All right, Saturday night, we are about ready to take flight with ScalerFab. Yeah, years in the making. It's finally happening. We are going to go live tonight with ScalerFab. But before we do that, let me make room for the one and only Sergeant Major. Everybody come to attention. We are going to slide over, make room for him because he is freshly back from California. Hot to trot, back from Proline by the Fire. Now we get to sit and listen to him rub it in, tell us what an amazing time he had, blah, blah, blah. But he's owed it. We have to sit through it, and I'm not going to lie, I'm excited to hear everything he has to say. So let's make room for our good friend.
Hello.
There he is, Mr. Sergeant Major. Jeremy, how are you?
Doing great. Doing
My
great.
my globe trotter, my my bouncing around.
All over
You
the
had
place.
so 2 weeks ago. It's been 2 weeks since we've been here. Because the reason we weren't here last week, we'll let you get it out of the way. You were at
Yeah,
Proline by the Fire.
Alone by the Fire.
It looked like a crappy time. I'm so sorry you had to put up with that.
I'm telling you, to endure what I've endured, um, yeah,
You
it was a
took one
fantastic.
for the team.
Yeah. Totally took one for the team. Um,
Um,
it was unbelievable as it was 5 years ago when I went. Um, it it's just a good vibe. It's a good vibe.
Yeah, I think it was probably our good friend James Knight that might have said it best. It is quite simply, it is the SEMA of RC. I used to link USTE in that bracket. I always held my USTE as the SEMA. Bro, like, it's so simple. It's right in front of your face. If there's one event a year that you attend, it has to be this one. There's just no other way around it. And, prove me wrong. Try and convince me that that's not a
You're
fact. Like,
you're not wrong. Right now in our current environment in RC and shows, there's two major hitters. Got Beat the Creek on the east, and you got Proline by the Fire on the west. I was fortunate enough to be at both of them this year, and it was fantastic. The differences between East Coast and West Coast is it's phenomenal. You get to see everything in RC attending those two shows. I've seen everything from RC lawnmowers to uh, droids, and like it's insane. The hobby place right now is just on fire. I mean, if you can imagine it, somebody's making it. I saw a 6 scale Tonka truck that was 3D printed. I
oh,
saw
yeah.
land speeders that were custom made one offs. Um, the new that large scale. Uh, I gotta pull up. I know his name is Greg. He's a former Army 19 kilo, but that thing was amazing. Um, and it's a boutique RC. Like, you can build it as a kit, or you can buy it completely ready to go. It's uh, hold on. It is Primitive Artifact, and it is
Oh,
the Taken Takin
wait,
vehicle.
wait, 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 wait. Is this the one that you sent to me separately?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
the Taken.
I have a link to that. Yeah, okay.
Primitive Artifact. It
Okay.
is it is amazing, just simply amazing. And yeah, Taken 500 is it's 500 millimeter wheelbase. It's big. It's
Okay.
big. Running
Uh,
2.2s, and they look small on it.
wow. Wow.
But yeah,
It's that big.
that is amazing. I had to endure such pain as I sat in the Reefs booth, which is an amazing group of people. Um, and to my right was James Knight and Knight Customs, and to my left was Vanquish with Josh and Matt and all their hijinks.
No, wait. So were you splitting them apart? Is that how it was?
We were in between those two booths.
So how smart was that? Separate them clowns. Like that's a good move.
Yeah. And Josh Steed owes me a Sharpie because he failed to bring a Sharpie yet wanted to sign everything for everybody.
What? People want his autograph?
Yeah, they're in celebrity mode, 100%. Him and Matt signing all kinds of stuff, signing babies, kissing trucks. It was
wow. The politics. Okay.
Yeah. So they burned through some Sharpies. So Josh owes me a black one. I got the silver and the gold back. But
did you get your truck signed by them then?
No, I did not. It was just hard enough to keep them from touching stuff.
Did you get me my bandana? Just get to it.
I did not get your bandana. I did not get a bandana. I have
two wrongs don't make a right.
I have two coming. Actually, I do have a bandana. I do have one.
Who'd you steal that from?
I acquired it from a goodie bag. Where I put my goodie bag? It's around here somewhere. My place is a mess. Between shows and the 3D printing.
Yeah, I want to get to that. We'll have a lot to unpack there.
Yeah, I got a lot going on.
All right. Let's get to why the people are here tonight. It's about, Jeremy, I would say I've been working ScalerFab for 2-3 years. Yeah. Easily. Working with them, begging them. Like, come on. There's plenty for you all to come on here and talk about. So I'm super excited to get Casey and Troy on here and, meet the people behind ScalerFab.
Yeah.
No, wait, what? They sold it? When the hell did they sell Scalar? Okay, we got to redo this. Scrap that. We are here, ladies and gentlemen, to debut the new operator of ScalerFab.
In their new location.
So, it was a proper nod. Casey and Troy did it right, no question. They built themselves one hell of an iconic brand, a staple in the RC world. Been around for a very, very long time. I was going to wear my ScalerFab shirt tonight, but that was 10 years old. It was looking a little shoddy. It needs to be refreshed. So
yeah.
I heard the words of Desmond in my head. He's like, buddy, you never wear the concert shirt of the concert you're going to see. So take that off. So I didn't want to come flexing a ScalerFab shirt. We'll come correct and get to meet Jason and learn what he's got planned. We'll talk past, present, and future. You keep an eye on the comments.
I'm doing that.
Awesome. You got an eye on that. I'll take care of the rest. We're going to slide in here with a proper introduction. My name is Mike. I'm your host tonight, your pilot with good co-pilot at Ease, Sergeant Major. You can find him there during the week at Ease RC. All day, all the time. All day, all night, all the time.
Because I'm retired.
Living the dream. I kind of... I'll save it to the end. But we'll end on the bad news. All right. Banners, brand. We're going to do a proper little reset here. And Jason in the green room, make yourself presentable because, my friend, we are coming your way.
Coming in hot.
On control, we're loaded and ready to taxi.
Flight 209er, you are cleared for takeoff.
That didn't work. All right, we tried. I did try. I'm not.
You'll get it.
Well, it's a toss up. I know. I bet you if I was using my dual screens a little bit better, I'm sure I could figure this all out. But you know what? Hang on one second. I did line something up. Don't say a word, Jason. You sit still. I'm gonna do it. Oh, you know what? You guys aren't even gonna hear this. I bet. Hang on. Did you hear that?
Yeah, my audio is good.
Okay, you heard that noise? That's the curtain opening up. I don't know if you're hearing the sound effects, but that was my curtain sliding. We are taking a look behind the curtain. The baton has officially been handed off, and we get to talk past, present, and future ScalerFab. It is so. Yeah, bud, no problem. We're excited. Congratulations. I have nothing for you, but clap. That's all I can do. You had a chance to meet Jeremy before we got started, but now I want you. I hate to put the spotlight on you, but we got to do it right for the people listening to the audio only. We got to be respectful. Give us a proper introduction. Who you are, where they find you, all that good stuff.
My name is Jason Bell. I live in Springfield, Missouri, and you can find me at www.scalerfab.com on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. It's all the same name.
Makes it simple. When purchasing a business, just let it transfer over. You kind of, the car never stopped. You just kind of kicked them out and hopped in the driver's seat.
Pretty much. Took a week in Colorado, and about 3 days at home, and I was off to building parts again.
Nice.
So, been a little bit of a learning curve and whatnot, but not too bad.
So I think I have a couple of notes that I took down earlier. I'm going to find those, but I do think you, like the rest of us, all opened up our Instagram. Probably, where were we? I would say it had to be late, mid-August. We got the shock and awe when we opened up our Instagram, our Facebook, and saw the post. We can refer to it as the post. I don't think there's been a more impactful post from Casey ever when they announced that they were looking for a buyer. Take us back to that moment.
Yeah, actually, it was June 11th.
You got the date. Okay.
Yeah, after I got home, I went back and read that first post, and I was just scrolling on Facebook one day and saw the post, and it was like 15 minutes old. And it was from the ScalerFab Direct page. I just sat there and stared at it for like an hour and thought about it, and just said, I'm going to send a message. I just, something about it, just sent a message. And
just spoke to you.
Yeah, just something about it. And, 2.5 months later, here we are.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's...
I assume you were a big fan of ScalerFab.
Yeah, I had dibs on the first AX10 Scorpion that came to Hobbytown when they first got released. I've been an RC crawler for a long time, and seen them from day one, and always been a support. Always been a big trailer more than running comps. I enjoy comps just for going to hang out with people and stuff, but I'd rather just go run around in the woods with a couple friends and go have fun opposed to trying to miss tennis balls. It's fun to have adrenaline rush every now and again, but yeah, it followed them for many, many, many years, and it was just kind of felt like it needed to happen. I've been a welder for a long time and been a lifelong hobbyist in the RC ever since they had Fords, I think. So I just kind of put two things together and run with it.
You say that, and people will think you're an old man already. I mean,
yeah,
not too bad.
Yeah, it's like, were you in RC before 2.4 gigahertz?
Yes, I had a couple crystals.
Were you extending your antenna still?
Yeah,
you got to be careful when you bend it.
Yeah.
Were you bending your antennas still?
The young kids will never know. show up to the track and you and your same buddy or have the same crystal in your radio. You got to go switch it out so you run into each other.
Yeah, you get it. All right. So I know this is a big deal for you, taking over a business like ScalerFab. My interest in this whole thing going down, the reason I grabbed a seat in the bleachers and have been watching from a distance was this is a bold opportunity. It's big shoes to fill. The only way it would work was kind of go your own way. That's the simplest answer, because the shock and awe moment, the fly on the wall that I wanted to be, was like a month into purchasing it, and you get back and you realize what's different. Like, why is my Instagram and social media not the same way? Oh crap, I didn't buy Casey with this. Like, she was a marketing genius. In her own right, she led the way, paved the way for a lot of what made RC social media what it is today. There's no question. She's been an input and a resource. So the best thing for you to do is go your way. Still keeping a lot of the same product, but I'm sure you have to find your own lane. Would that... I think you have to agree that would be the best way forward.
Yeah, I do agree, and I told them that before the transfer, that there were a pair of shoes to fill, and I think, something that the customers expect, and I think it's, it's easy to just start off with how it was, keep it how it was, but, there's things I've changed even in the processes and, styles here and there to make it my own, even just in this, short, barely 3 weeks amount of time. And here in the short time, there could be bigger and better things, up and coming. So,
yeah, design has to stay fresh. If you keep rehashing the same thing that it was, you run the risk of being put right back in the same position that they were.
For sure. Oh, for sure.
So, yeah, keeping some fresh perspective and twists on classic design is always welcome. We're all waiting to see something new, right? We wake up and pick up our phone and look at social media to see what happened in the last 12 hours.
Or some people it's 6, 4.
But the industry moves that fast now.
Yes.
No, very much does. It very much does.
Yeah, and like staying on new releases and what's hot for the new releases, or what models are just standing the test of time, UMG or something like that just has a following and has a need that you can just keep making that stuff for a long time.
Like Mike and I talked the TF2.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it's that cinder block that is just there for time.
Will always be there. 100% right.
We're now calling it the TF2.5.
Yes.
It's just small
increments.
Yeah.
It's fair enough. Well, the changing of the guard has happened, and we felt the best way to make a debut to kind of give ScalerFab its human side. That was the one thing we talked about. It's so important to get to know the human side of a brand. Obviously, being out there, you're not sitting around with a Sharpie at RC events signing autographs right now. This was something new for you to put a face forward, put your name out there. You took a big risk. I talked you into doing this show under the stipulation that it wasn't going to be live. We were going to pre-record. We were going to edit everything because, there's nothing worse than a live. Like, Jeremy and I know week after week, you risk everything. And when we unpolished, taking out the uhs, the does, the pauses, the ums, you risk everything in a live. But there is one thing that you gain in a live, and the reason we decided to do this live with you is you also get an authentic rawness to it, to realize, you know what, we're all the same. We're all just a bunch of guys hanging out on a Saturday night talking RC. So, you know, it's a give and take. We still haven't decided which is the best way to go with this. It's a give and take. But here you are. You're comfortable hanging out, just talking RC, and now we get to talk about cool things that you're making, and we'll take it from here. Welcome to the world of social media and all that good stuff. So where is your big debut going to take place? Are you going to sit 2024 out, or do you have a place planned? I'm assuming, did you purchase their display booth with this? Did you get anything from that?
Yeah, they're not like a pop-up or anything, but yeah, there was some stuff. My unofficial official debut is going to be Carlapalooza and Disney here in 3 weeks.
Cool.
Carlapalooza Disney. Okay.
If you've never been to Disney, Oklahoma, you should go.
It's literally called Disney, Oklahoma.
Disney, Oklahoma.
Yeah, they've done nationals and
I've heard the Carlapalooza referenced many, many times. Yeah, I know of the event.
17,
okay.
I think they're in Disney. So
would you consider some more comp-based
yes,
event? Okay.
They have like Poker Run and TTC and U4, things like that. But yeah, it's mainly comp-based event.
Okay.
And that's the same timing as the haul and crawl.
Okay. Well, listen.
The same weekend, right? It's the 19th.
The 19th through the 21st, I think.
Not surprised one bit. Jeremy and I will sit here
in October.
Yeah. We sit here week after week and we talk about, it's sort of suffocating the hobby slightly, to the point, saturating the hobby a little bit with the amount of events. And not even I don't even care if they land on the same weekend, maybe the following weekend, or it's a lot to stack them together so close. It splinters up the volume of people that attend each event also. I'm torn on how I feel about it growing that way. It's a tough one.
In the comments, Jake made a point. It's 2 weeks after Fall Crawl. So you have Fall Crawl, Fall Crawl.
Yep. No, wait. This weekend coming up.
Yeah.
And you know what else is this weekend coming up? Rocktoberfest.
Yeah. Yeah.
So again, Super Shafty, Rocktoberfest, 2 ginormous events. Yeah.
And then I think 2 weeks after Carlapalooza is that Rock of the Ozarks.
Ozarks.
That's all we were talking about.
Bro, if I hear the Ozark one more time, I'm about ready to blow my brains out here. This thing's popped up. It's in my face everywhere I'm looking. Ozark.
Yeah, up here in the Northeast, the Ozark event isn't like prominent. Like it's not.
It hasn't
the traction
out there.
Yes.
It's a distance.
Yeah.
Well, that's all going to change. Next week, we are going to have Justin on here, the man behind the Ozark and what he's doing, and give him a chance to flex out what he's been working on out there. We'll see if what
that dude's high energy.
Yes. I've been hearing this from Beat the Creek. He made a couple other spots. People remember meeting him. Passionate.
Yep.
Us getting together.
We got a question. Pablo asked, Jason, I noticed a different version of the winch anchor. Is the prior design no longer available?
I think there's the regular winch anchor, and then the heavy duty, and then there's a hybrid also.
Okay.
And if you send me an email, and we can talk.
There you go, Pablo.
Send me
an email.
I'm here to cater. Within reason, I can cater to 90% of the stuff people need.
Well, that's fair enough, and I guess we can go that direction here for a second. That definitely seems to be the way you picked up the ball here. you've been doing a lot of custom work. I think ScalerFab got away from custom. They were going more mainstream, bulk order, getting them out to the RPP, the A mains. I see you're going to come out of the gate here in the present time with a more custom approach, taking it more of a made to order kind of dip your toe into what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, it just, it gives you the option to, there's so many options for rigs now, especially with your, flat chassis rails and, so many carbon spacers and transmissions and whatnot. You have to be able to open that up to guys that need anywhere from 76 to, the TF2 is 90 millimeters wide, chassis width wise. So
interesting. There's definitely a need for it. I've known many people, that want the custom, need the custom. So I think it's a great opportunity for you to get comfortable with the jigs, get comfortable with what they put in front of you. The rest of this, it's not going to be as much of focusing on what they did. It's going to be more about resetting that clean slate, what you are doing. I think you can, maybe, we're not going to show it tonight, but you could definitely tease everybody that you will be showing up at Crawlapalooza with something new that you're bringing out of the gate, or because I do see it over your shoulder there.
There may be something behind me potentially. You never know.
Those are the best Easter eggs that you leave out. Jeremy loves doing that, leaving them right out there in plain sight. I'm telling you right now.
Background.
I'm telling you this now, people. I'm going to screw you right now, Jeremy. Yeah. Whenever you're at an RC event and you see Jeremy Kilburn, I promise you, lift his body. You will not be disappointed. I promise you. There's going to be something in there that you're not supposed to see. You're done. You're gonna have to find a way to lock it down now. Trying to pry your body up. Oh goodness.
And I've even had people ask me if I'd be interested in doing full chassis builds. Doing full custom chassis instead of bumpers and whatnot. And,
listen,
that might be a potential in the future.
Listen, you're going to get all kinds of crazy questions. I'm going to give you one word of advice. One word of advice. Get paid.
These are local friends that want things.
Okay, that's fine. I was going to say get paid up front. Like, do not do a damn thing until the check clears. Because otherwise, you're going to be building shit for people never getting paid.
Yeah, and the chassis market is a tight one. There's a lot of chassis out there.
Yeah, because we have a new one coming on here in a couple weeks. This TI aluminum. It's a tough market. They're all out there, but you're going to find your niche. And like I said, you got yourself an iconic brand, is staple. When you got an old graybeard iconic guy like Jeremy, been around for eons. He could relate to ScalerFab, seeing it come, and that he's been around, watched it. It's been around for a long time, so it's good.
And I've done a lot of it. I mean, I've definitely had a lot of ScalerFab stuff.
Been supporting them for a long time.
Yeah.
Well, okay, let's take that. Because the one thing that you're contending with, most are contending with, is the Amazon China market. Like the what do they call it, the Chanquish of Amazon. You've got to deal with this market, and you've been watching Team Garage Hack getting slammed. Like, there is nothing sacred out there. They will copy everything. So your plug, Jeremy, I'm sure you're going to have to go out on a limb here and just say it. It's the quality that you're getting. The craftsmanship of a made in the USA product. Yeah, you're going to pay for it. It's going to be more than that $4 crappy piece of crap thing you got on Amazon. Absolutely. But if you're shopping by price, move along. But there's a warranty here. There's a, supporting an RC enthusiast.
Lifetime warranty.
Jesus. Okay.
You're not getting that from Amazon.
No. And I'm telling you, there is a circle of life that's like right here. And I tell people, yeah, you can go in another direction, but this is a company. Same thing with Carriol. We're literally sponsoring the events that you're attending, putting up the prizes, helping encourage and putting wind in your sails. What makes that go around is the support back from the RC community. So, you hear people say, support others that support you. It's a circle of life. And you are one of those. You are falling in this bracket of an RC enthusiast making parts for other RC enthusiasts. And that means a lot to be a business owner and also have a wall of trucks over your shoulder. You're not just a businessman buying this brand out, and that's what scared the crap out of me. When ScalerFab put it up, I was like, the wrong person could get this for all the wrong reason. But it needed somebody passionate about RC to really take it to the next level or continue it on. And I did tell you, I'm not blowing smoke, but I am very confident that you're going to be just fine, and I'm very happy that you are the one that took over the reins. It seems to be, I don't know what it is, it fits.
It really did. It feels very organic. It does feel really organic. And, like you said about the whole businessman thing, is I'm learning to be a businessman. I'm just a welder fabricator for the last 20 years and always been into RC and, just, I don't know. Just kind of
Well, you've got people on your side. I mean, Jeremy was my life coach from the very beginning. From the second, we dove into the deep end here. There was a lot of things we needed to learn on the fly, but you've got some help with the paperwork, with the tax man when it comes to the end of the year. And that's really what kind of, I think, separates the kids from the boys from the men is the end of the year. And what really makes a real company is the ones that are claiming and paying the tax to the IRS. Like, you might look like a business to me here on Instagram, but I want to see, in the eyes of Uncle Sam, that's a real business. When you're paying the tax on your stuff like that, you're a true business.
Yeah, it goes a long way in pretty much everything that we're saying here is are you legitimate and are you genuine? And it is a lot easier to buy a product from somebody that's willing to stand in a booth at a show and say, this is me, this is what I make, and I stand behind it. I have yet to ever see Amazon on any banner as a sponsor. I have yet to see Temu or whatever, Alibaba, whatever that is. I've never seen them do that. So
don't crap on my Temu.
Yeah, it goes a long way, right? I mean, you can buy cheap stuff from there and experiment with it or whatnot. I'm guilty of it. I've bought cheap stuff that I needed fast that kind of fit the style or the need, but the quality was crap, and I end up replacing it later anyway. So going to a ScalerFab or going to another company that has a good reputation, you know what you're buying. You're buying steel that's probably made here in the U.S. It's welded by someone here in the U.S. and they're willing to stand behind their product with a lifetime warranty that it's not junk. It's not going to fold up like a cheap chair as soon as you lay a rock on it. But it's that's the genuineness that the industry relies on. It wouldn't survive without it. I mean, if you look back into the 80s, and that's where look back into the 80s, and all your manufacturers were, Tamiya or Kyosho or MRC or, all those companies. They never really brought it home. And then you see all these other manufacturers come up through AE and Losi and all these other ones. They kept it here, and they kept it real, and that's what made the hobby grow.
Really, even the mom and pop stuff really is almost even pretty much strictly towards the crawlers.
Yeah,
all your bashers and stuff are still big corporate just because everything's plastic and injection molded and stuff. It's the guys in their garage every day, like I'm currently doing. I'd love to have a building built, but I'd have half my garage set up as my shop.
Mhm.
But
The overhead, yeah, that's insane.
And another question related: is this now your full-time gig, or are you still working in?
no, it is my full time gig, and I also almost a year now been doing shipping for 110 ScalerC and doing all of their customer service also.
There you go. Lots of knowledge going on here.
So yeah, I've been
you know how to make it and how to deliver it. So you got the logistics covered, you got the business end covered, and the skill covered. Is that
the doing the 110 scale stuff definitely helped with learning how to run Shopify and all that. So like some of that was already that whole learning curve was already removed. Jumping into the ScalerFab thing. So
yeah,
I've been splitting my time between the two, so been keeping me fairly busy.
That's impressive.
Thank you. It was kind of my goal. It was just been working in a shop and just kind of decided that was not the route I wanted to take, and ScalerFab thing kind of came around, and just decided to take my passion to make it my full-time thing. So.
All right. That is very, very cool. I'm going to try and flex something here real quick. We're going to share a screen. Why don't we take a walk over to the ScalerFab website for a second and see what we can do there. Boom. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Let me go back over to my screen. Now, is there anything here? Subscribe and save. We can close that. Is there anything here that you'd like to highlight or want me to click on about us? Have you had a chance to update yet?
I have not had the chance to update all that stuff yet. So that will be.
So we're not going to click on that. So the website that they put together that you bought is not bad. Look at this. I mean, everything by product, bumper. Jeremy, what are you in the market for?
Oh my.
Vehicle type, bumpers, you want rails, what do you want?
Anything for...
See, there's a shirt right there for you, Mike.
Oh, snap, that's a clean... Oh, look at this. Apparel. We need apparel. Are they still doing the winch line? Are you going to carry the winch line?
I am going to carry the winch line. 300 pounds.
300-pound winch line, yep.
Look at that Bronco.
Do you need me to go back?
Yeah, the Axial Bronco.
All right. Let's go back.
I got a couple Broncos sitting around that need stuff.
Boom. All products. Shop by vehicle type. Here we go. Oh, the old Bronco? You want to go SCX-10.3? Oh, check out the Unimog, though. Check out that badass front bumper on the Mog. You got the match.
Yeah, Mog's sitting right here, behind me, right there.
That's sick. I like that bumper. That's clean. I like that.
The Unimog bumper was the first thing I bought from ScalerFab.
Oh, no kidding. Okay. Well, that design I've seen slide over on something else. Oh, dude, that front bumper on the Bronco was dope. Oh.
That's retro.
Yeah, it is. I like that. Jeremy, is this the one? Am I clicking here or no?
Yeah.
Okay. You got the Retro Series. Retro Series, we got sliders. You got what do they call that bumper? It's a pre-runner style. Pre-runner. I like the old. You have to be calling it that retro look.
See, I'm a pre-runner guy.
Okay.
But I like that rear bumper and the sliders too.
Yes, I mean that's
that right there looks pretty good.
Quick view. I mean that simple, effective.
Yep.
Send me an email. I'll send it over.
Okay.
That is very cool.
Well, that would be fantastic on my my tribute build, my big Oli tribute build that I did with my brother.
Oh yes, a 1,000. Oh my God. Yeah, Justin. When you see the big Oli, can you pull it up, Jeremy? You can share it on your side. I think you can pull it up. I think you can share your screen. I wanted to show them that one. So they got the Gladiator.
Yeah. So there's
I guess you're. Hang on, let me go back over to you guys. I wasn't looking. Oh, Jesus, you pulled it right off the rack. Hang on a second. I'm doing something.
there's
I'm
50 of them right here.
I'm putting you center screen. I'm trying to get you center screen. Remove that.
Yeah, that bumper slider, like that would be the combo for this truck. Like that.
Look how
that would be the final touch on it.
right. That is a super clean theme build right there. That was nice. Very, very nice. Bravo.
I'll send you
All
an
right.
email.
Yeah, for sure.
That's good stuff. All right, we're going to do one more. We're going to slide back over here for 1 second. Oh, what happened there?
Oh, it's an interesting way to do it.
Yeah, do you see that? It looks different.
Mhm.
I don't know why that happened. Let me try something. Nothing like experimenting live, right, fellas?
Just keep clicking things, man.
Yeah, we're just going to keep clicking away and see what...
How
maybe,
Microsoft got to where they're at.
did the screen change? Yes. I'm trying to get to Bronco. I can't get my back button. Oh, there it is. Back. And we're going to go back one more time. Back. Here we go. Did I get stuck in this little realm? Promo codes. All right. Well, vehicle type. Let me see if I can go back this way. Axial. All the Axial brands. I'll try and go back one more time. There we go. That's what we need to do.
You're
That
asking
Unimog,
internet there, bud.
base bumpers, you can build what you want. All right, Jeremy, I got one more. How about the CJ?
okay.
CJ?
Yeah.
CJ.
Yep.
All right, we're going CJ. We got Night Runner. Yeah, dude, they got off. Look at we're on the SR5. Oh, my goodness gracious. Making the axe look legit. Oh, yeah.
You could
People,
spend a day in this-
seriously, I was just going to tell you that. Holy smokes. But this is what I want to see. This is what I've been waiting for. Oh, I'm excited. I'm sending you my email right now. Email sent. All right, get back to the screen.
And this is what I make under, I'm calm. He's excited on it.
No, I was excited for this one. This is cool. I remember when they posted it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's good looking stuff.
That's a good looking one. Have you done any of these yet?
I have actually built 3 of them. So
Okay.
Popular
I
product.
figured.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming you're still keeping things the same. I know they would do that. They would give it to you raw. Are you putting a rhino finish on them also? Are they?
no, that they since discontinued it. They had changed the formula of it, and it just didn't wear like it was supposed to.
Gotcha. Okay.
I thought about looking into potentially doing another option like that, rhino line option or something.
Experimenting, but you'll let people rhino line it at home, I guess is the best way to say it. Do it at your own risk. Well, that's
for some reason just started chipping off. Once it flaked, it just started cracking off. So it was weird.
okay. Now you want to put out a good-looking product, and the wrong people will question it. Jeremy, I think ScalerFab has always found the way of catching the wrong type of customer. They've had their problems on Amazon where someone thinks for $100 they are buying a new bumper and sliders for their one-to-one vehicle. Like,
Yeah, I remember that.
You
I
right?
got an email
Like-
last week about a set of element sliders.
they think they're buying them for the real Jeep, and it's
No, no.
comical. But
Yeah, he
that's
was
the
like, nice try, bud, selling some sliders for $60. I was like,
Ser-
"Yeah, for an RC. And then he proceeded to cuss me out.
And then
Seriously.
dipping that $60 full size bumper and slider set. Yeah.
So you get customers like that. Imagine if a little rhino liner starts to chip off when you ship it. Oh my God! I just opened the box and it's already chipping off. Some people have
Mr.
No
Ryan-
idea.
Guarantee on the steel and craftsmanship.
Yeah. Mr.
right.
Pez is in the chat as well.
Oh, let me get over here.
He said
Um,
Vanquish Ripper stuff.
is what he wants him working on right away.
Yeah.
Vanquish Ripper stuff. The only thing I'm going to warn him here: Vanquish parts is a tricky one. It's a sacred ground. It's a high risk, big reward. But you're putting out a product for for the Lamborghini in the RC world, and it can hey what they're signing with Sharpies at Pearline by the Fire. You're gonna get it.
Put some Lamborghini up there then, if that's what you're calling it.
That's why I was gonna go. Better
I'll
to
test
watch
it
on
with-
YouTube. Hello. All right, yeah. So I haven't been keeping up here, Jeremy. In the comments, I do want to ask everybody. It was important. This is really more for Jason and what he's dealing with right now. If anybody in the comments, as you're tuning in or not, make sure you subscribe. I hate to plug it that way, but it seems like it's so common and normal to say subscribe, but also leave us a comment where you're watching from. We've been having a little debate on how much around the country we're hitting, and it's always good to know where you're at. And it will help our...
He did chime in that he was in
Okay.
New York.
New York.
He's underwater in Florida.
Well, that's so you just teed that one up nicely for me because you dropped the ball, Jeremy. We were supposed to recognize the people and the real struggle that's happening. I know we're getting some rain right now, but it's nothing to what some of those our friends are experiencing down south. Apocalyptic, 26-foot surges, like something like this is pretty catastrophic.
Yeah, a lot of our friends in Florida are struggling, like no power, 5
They're
foot
in-
of water in their house. I mean,
Thank you.
Even North Carolina.
Yeah, North Carolina.
On a team chat, they said pray for us. We're under a bunch of water in western North Carolina.
And
Australia.
In a couple weeks, I'll be driving down through that way, and there's complete roads missing.
Correct.
Washed out.
Bro, houses are floating away. And where the water has receded, they were just picking through like some of where the water receded. Not funny, but crazy. The amount of different stuff that you're finding in this debris. The scary part, the oil slick that's being left behind, the contamination. Like, there's some real world problems happening down south.
I responded to Hurricane Katrina. I was there within the first 30 hours when I was with Maryland Guard. And yeah, the contamination is real. Things to think about. Your local sewage treatment plant.
Correct.
Floods. You're spreading contaminants over, several hundred miles of real estate. And it really makes a true health crisis long term. Not to mention fuel tanks and things like that. Cars, just purging all the oils and fluids out of them. It's ugly for quite some time. It sucks. It really does. And it comes around. Like, if it's not the water, it's the wind. If it's not the wind, it's something else. So.
And they're talking 1 in 1,000 year storm like that. I mean that. Oops, sorry, wrong button. Yeah, real world problems down there, and we're thinking of you all and hoping that everybody stays safe. That has to be the most important thing first. The one thing that would happen in a flood like that, and all those, what is their problem down there? Burmese python that they're like running rampant, so they get kicked up. And I am petrified of snakes. But if I ask you very, very nicely, Jason, would you be prepared to pan the camera at least a little bit? Can you show us one of them?
Oh no, you're one of those.
Oh, bro, you have no idea. You have no.
All over.
You have no idea.
Oh.
Oh, let it out.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Matt
One of those.
is very much a snake collector, and his hobby room is half wall. Well, it's one full wall of snake.
Snakes. Okay.
I just
That's
walk
a living room.
into his room, and I'm like, "Yep, as far as I'm going."
As far as I'm out. I said to him, I'm like, even on the other side of the screen, I'm already like, my skin's crawling. Much respect to you, my friend, and what you were playing father to these people, playing God, and giving them a home and a safe and great work. They are.
Here.
There's the
Oh,
puppy. I'm a puppy
oh,
guy. I'm a dog.
here we go. Where's the kittens?
And we're back.
Oh, sugar. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, so I did see Australia was in the house. That's pretty damn awesome. Yeah.
Can't get much farther than that.
No, you can't.
You know, Australia has popped up in my life more times in the last 2 weeks than probably in the last 20 years. It's, you know, James Knight and his crew.
Yep.
And today at our local thing, which we'll talk about later, like 8 or 9 exhibitors.
Oh. Yeah. I know what you're.
Peter? in Harper County, Maryland. So yeah, that's wild. Yeah, Australia.
Yeah.
Heavy.
But you were at one hell of a well, Jason, are you a 3D printer at all? Do you mess around in the world of
something I've always wanted to delve into, but
Okay.
no, I haven't. All the 1/10 scale stuff is 3D printed.
Are you
I don't print it, but yeah, it's something I wanted to. It's been a thought.
All right. Well, maybe I'll get a chance to pull some of it up earlier. I mean, where Jeremy went, it's insane. I mean, if you're a Star Wars fan, he ruined my day with that.
It was everything. If you can,
It was.
It was there.
That's insane. It's so cool.
Yeah.
So freaking cool.
I
I do.
of them now are crazy.
Yeah.
I was hoping we're going to get you out of the gate in 2000. So we kind of went past. We talked a little present. Future, I know one of the future plans for us right out of the gate. We are running our Delta Team capital X 15% off promo code for carryallrc.com and good for everything on the site. The reason I teed that up was we are going to roll out our collaborative special edition ScalerFab bag. There is no question that it is an iconic logo, an iconic brand that people would support and be proud to flex off of a special edition bag. Fortunately, we don't have that reveal ready tonight. I can't be doing any curtain sound effects to wheel that out, but I promise you we're going to start 2025 off strong. And we will start off on the right foot and have that available and ready to, for all the ScalerFab fans coming. The special edition bag is coming. How exciting!
Package and stuff in for those too. Maybe a little discount coupon or something for the bags.
Yeah, we'll figure out. Yeah, okay, that's a fantastic idea. Find a way that you buy the bag. Get a ScalerFab promo code to buy something else. Yeah, we'll kind of get a bundle and save kind of gimmick going there. Package it up. That's fantastic.
And, hate to interrupt. Robbie is the guy that was helping James at the booth at ProLine.
Oh, no kidding! That's our Australia friend.
Yeah. So now, now I
connecting dots. Okay, perfect. Well, I do have So again, if you weren't here last week, Jeremy, you're still up and running, printing and promoting an official dealer, printing authorized dealer for Knight Customs, and that allows you to print and sell his product, which is very exciting.
Yeah,
Because I still have some questions with this, putting this animated driver together. Are the servo ends available, or are you supposed to be using the factory end that comes with your micro servo?
So
Because in
the factory cross that comes with the micro servo is
y-
the one to use. If you're using it for the shifter, you just clip off the other three.
okay,
The star is perfect for the
steering
steering
wheel.
wheel.
Yep.
You,
Okay.
you can you can put the horn right on to the servo for the heads.
Okay.
No screw is required. You can slip it over. But we have instructions that we give with when you buy the kit.
Okay. Oh, and the I stumbled across his instruction manual, like the digital format, and
Oh,
it's very helpful. Very helpful. Change.
this is
Uh, we
this
were
is
putting.
the set that I have. Um, Actually, this one's a customer's.
Okay.
The rest of the
And
heads are on the printer right now. So yeah, they're
the passenger is a little different. It's got a well down in the passenger. The early ones, we were doing the early beta prints of them, and they changed it slightly. But when you're doing an early beta print, you're assembling them in the dark with your eyes closed, blindfolded, like just trying to figure out, well, maybe this will go there. It's a lot of press and fit and trial and error. There's a reason I have like 3 or 4 different versions. It was a lot of trial and error.
yeah.
But the instructions make a huge difference. Like it was that aha moment. Okay, now I get it.
Yeah, but they're doing well. I'm selling them on Etsy.
Perfect.
I only sell what I have in stock. People are sending me Messenger directly for custom or boutique kind of
Can
prints.
you? Yeah. Can you
Yeah,
put
well,
my head on there?
no, because I don't have a model of yours. So.
Well, I know the requests get a little crazy. I mean, I'm sure we could all share a story about this and what comes
Yeah,
across the email.
Like there's options, right? So if you go to Night Customs website and you find whatever it is that you want done, there may be a movable option or a static model option. So that's what people are asking for. Like, hey, can you do one without the servos? And I'm like, yep, I can do that. That kind of thing. So it's not boutique. It's just what version of what they're asking for. Like the CJ7 driver, I've been getting asked for both versions of that one. So I've just been printing and stocking both versions, and they're selling.
With the CJ, are we at the point of full animated driver yet? Does he have that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually did one today. Got my bag.
Okay. Are we cutting the dash or is there any removal there, or is it just the driver that we're dealing with?
So he has the seat, which has the steering wheel.
Okay.
And
so you literally cut it or place it on top?
No, it actually, you take off the seat. The instructions are there.
Okay.
But it replaces some of what's there from Axial. But it's, the head, the arms, it's full,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And the back is cut out for the servo for the head.
Okay.
So you don't see it. Yeah.
All right, Jason, this is when we're going to show him his little surprise. So we stumbled across something on Instagram, and we used to do a segment of the show of sharing what's hot, what's not, what's new. Did you find somebody new on Instagram that somebody might not have heard of before? Now, Jeremy, I went and looked at who is following this person, and I did a search. I typed in your name. Tell me if I'm wrong, and maybe you did see him before, but I think I discovered the baddest thing on the planet, and you have not seen this yet. Let's go like this. Oops, no. You're intrigued, right?
I see a lot out there.
I know, but I'm flexing up here. I think I got something. I mean, this shit is unreal.
And
Um,
Robbie said that there's more stuff for the CJ and more heads have been scanned. I
oh,
witnessed 3 of them at Proline being scanned.
okay.
So
I got to send. Luckily, I have mine scanned already. I'll send it
I
over to him.
declined.
I don't blame you. You don't want that out there. All right, so let me do this, Jeremy. I'm going to go back over to here. We're going to share the screen. I showed Justin this, Jason this right before we got started, and he'll agree with me. This is pretty darn cool.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Okay.
All right, and it kind of tees off of the animated driver thing. So we're going to share screen, and we're going to go back up here to Phantom, and boom, share. And so I slide back into StreamYard. Okay, so Jeremy, you can still see that, right? I like the way this is working. All right.
Sure.
All right, so watch. I'll slide into here, and I'm going to click one open. I'm going to click the one that was saved and let this go and see if hopefully it doesn't glitch. But take a close look at the driver.
Mm-hmm.
Watch the driver. Super technical. He's got good control of the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Bada bing, right? That's a tease.
Yeah,
So yeah, so all the way around, but I mean dressed in a full jacket.
Yeah.
Let me here. This one plays. I don't know what this one is. This could be a dud. This one was glitchy. I'm gonna get out of this one. That was not it. Some of these I'm just shooting in the dark. I don't know. Oh, here we go. It's a little glitchy, but again, I like the jacket and full control. The head's not moving, but you know we're critiquing the steering wheel, but not only. I mean, great little customization done to the truck. I mean, he's got some very sick builds.
So, who is this?
All right, so it is called Pain Tom. Pain Tom _RC.
Tom RC.
Yep. PAINTOM _RC. And underneath it's Pantom. It's maybe how it's pronounced. Pantom.
Okay.
So let me see if I close out here. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah. Good. All right. So, yeah, I mean, the guy's no joke. 43,000 followers already. But I just wanted to show you one last thing that we stumbled across. Some of these you need to go through like on your own and, you know, really watch. This might have been this might have been the one that was saved. Never mind. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of them are off the FMS brand. There's no question. There's a lot of FMS in here.
They're fantastic scale bodies to start from.
You got something to start with, but check out the head.
Yeah.
So it's going to loop again. I mean, he's finding some drivers that, like, the second that you zoom in on that head, I mean, it's an all-around incredible build, the great paint color, great scheme. But what caught my attention was that first, wait, it's going to loop. It's going to play again, and watch that first second, bam! Like, that catches your attention. Like, holy smokes. So there you are, people. That's your tip and share for the day. Like, just out of dumb freaking luck.
So if they're in, if he's working in 6th scale, that's those sweatshirts and jackets are available.
That correct.
You can the Pro Moto. It fits perfectly on the Pro Moto driver, the rider. But yeah, for 6 scale, those hoodies,
bigger. Yes.
Yeah.
But is that the same one? Are you talking almost the same doll line, like where we found the surfer, where we found the military guy?
No.
No, you're the $150 action figures that.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Jeremy Griffith.
The clothes are actually Barbie.
They're Barbie clothes. Okay.
Yeah. From the new Barbie line from the movie going forward.
He's got a full
large scale clothing line for them.
Okay. Well, I believe it. Hey, there's a little inspiration for you all. Much respect. Great page. Good stuff. I
Yeah, I
always
see a
like
lot of
finding.
people using cloth,
Okay.
pants and jackets, and then they'll use doll heads that are super detail scale, like this guy. And what they're using inside is modeling clay inside the clothing,
Okay. Let
lightweight
that.
modeling clay that you can mold and then it air hardens.
Yep. With a little flex, then is that, or that
Well,
clay
they're
hardens?
well, they're stringing the body parts together. So they're putting a
Okay.
string in between for joints. That way,
Yep.
that's how they're getting that full
Motion.
circle. Yeah,
Yeah, because behind the curtain, underneath that clothing is probably pretty boring.
probably. Yeah, yeah. I mean, they do it
It's
for
hiding everything.
yeah, the class 2, class 3 Sorka stuff with their drivers. They're using that lightweight modeling clay as well.
It's
They're
almost
just
like a foam.
What's that?
It's almost
Oh,
like
like a
a foam.
Yeah, craft foam. Yeah, craft foam. That's some wild stuff. Yeah.
But even as a video creator, I mean, he's done some amazing video. Like he's got the great camera angle. He follows so good.
Yeah.
There you
And
are.
those flat fenders, man. You could watch them for days.
Right. I mean, it's a
That's
good stuff. Good
yeah,
stuff.
good find. Good find.
All right, there you are. I did it. I knew I'd get him.
Good
Yes.
job. Good job.
All right. Let's do this. Let's remove him. Bring us all back. Well, as we segue here, we're sliding into the 9:15 hour. I say this is a perfect opportunity. You know what? It's coming. Jeremy hates this part of the night, but we're gonna do it.
Yeah, because
This is what. Yeah, this is when I make him work. He starts the time clock. He's got to keep score. This is when we get down to business. This is, put the serious face on now. Get yourself comfortable. And brand, we can't go without the Jeopardy music. It's a must. So, what this means, this and that is what it's called, TNT. And Jeremy reminded me earlier, you should almost timestamp these videos, Mike, so when they come here, they know what part of the show they are in. So, to do that, I have a new little stamp for the upper right-hand corner. Boom.
Ooh, nice. Look
Official.
At you.
Yes.
That's a good time this week. I can tell.
Yes. All right. So, this is it. I better go to my paper. This is me. I was waiting to watch. All right. Are you ready? This is the segment where I'm going to give you multiple choice. This and that. There's some new ones in here. There's some curveballs. But it's for an RC enthusiast. Simple answer, right out of the gate, reefs or shift?
Shift.
I'm joking. Don't answer it.
I told you not to start with that one.
I was like Trump or Harris. Go. Like I'm not setting you up for failure, bro. Like.
He was quick on that one too.
We'll delete it. It's not live. It's fine. It's we can bleep over it. So anyway, I am not putting questions in there like that. That's Coke or Pepsi might be as extreme as we're gonna get. So call or text. Oh, Jeremy, start your clock and keep score now.
Go.
Call or text.
Text.
Blue cheese or ranch.
Ranch.
Bone in or bone out.
Bone in.
Are you an Almond Joy or a Mounds bar?
Almond Joy.
F Sorka or yeah Sorka?
F Sorka.
Go to a bar or go to church?
I don't go to a bar. I don't really go to church either, but go to church over a bar.
All right, we'll take it. Rattle can or airbrush?
I'm better at rattle can. I do have an airbrush though.
All right, we'll go with both. Autobot or Decepticon?
Autobot.
Rust bucket or bring the bling?
Rust. All day long.
Christmas or Halloween?
Halloween.
Pizza, Chinese food?
Pizza.
Mirror chrome or murdered out black?
Blacked out.
Do you remember a Cabbage Patch Kid or a Garbage Pail Kid?
Garbage Pail Kid.
Hoorah! Slot machines or blackjack?
Blackjack.
Lexan or hard body?
Lexan.
Medical use or recreational?
Both.
Burger or hot dog?
Bird.
Ketchup or mustard?
Ketchup.
Ooh, okay. Brushed or brushless? That's always a tough one. Jeep or truck?
Truck.
Jack it up or slam it to the ground?
Jack it up, but with sidewalls on your tires.
That's the hero answer.
Win the lottery or meet your soulmate?
Probably soulmate.
Flat rail or sea channel?
Probably flat rail.
Hunting or fishing?
Fishing.
Coke or Pepsi? This one you can answer.
Pepsi.
Bingo! That's like 1,000 bonus points. Neither have I. I'm 5 days without any sugar. Jeremy has me on a Seagram's ginger ale with no caffeine and no sugar in it. Like, you want to talk about the migraines I've been getting? Oh.
It'll go away.
A little while.
Action movie or comedy?
Comedy.
Cat or dog?
Dog.
Summer or winter?
Summer.
Sunrise or sunset?
Sunset.
Country or city?
Country, by far.
Guacamole or salsa?
Salsa.
Would you rather drive or be the passenger?
Drive.
Facebook or Instagram?
Neither, but probably Facebook.
You better get used to it, bro.
Oh, I know.
Start embracing it.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Or hire somebody to run it for you.
I think it's all a love hate for both of us.
Just don't read the comments. The last time, I'm still in trauma from the last one where it said this host sucks. Like I'm like, week after week, it's the last thing I see before I close my eyes at night. I'm like, no more. Read the comments.
I wrote that.
He does it every week. He just keeps funneling it back. Samsung or iPhone?
Samsung.
Speeding ticket or parking ticket?
Speeding ticket.
College.
What am I getting?
What? Which one are you more likely to get? A speeding ticket or a parking ticket? Yeah.
Speeding ticket. I want
Okay.
the parking ticket because it's only like $10.
Seriously, right? Yeah. Now speeding tickets are like $200 now. Yeah.
Try a parking ticket in Washington D.C.
No, I don't want to know.
Yeah, that's 400.
God.
Oh.
Tickets.
That's why everybody Ubers around there. All right. College or NFL?
College. But neither. I don't pay attention. You should be like NHRA or something.
Would you, here's a new one. Are you more likely to walk or run with scissors?
Probably walk.
You're a rule follower. All right.
Well, no, it gets built into you being manufacturing in OSHA, and you just,
Would you rather...
First, right?
Safety first, always. OSHA's listening. 10 years in the future, Would you rather meet yourself 10 years in the future or 10 years in the past?
Probably 10 years. Well, 10 years in the past, I can tell myself not what to do. But
There you go. UFO or Bigfoot?
Bigfoot.
Minus 10,000. Jesus.
Much more believable for Bigfoot.
Well, I have a little Yeti sticker on the side window of my car flipping the birds. It's just like
All right.
inch and a half tall. Very many people don't see it, but when they do, they laugh.
All right. Crunchy or smooth peanut butter?
Smooth.
Air guitar or air drums?
Air guitar.
Tattoos or piercings?
Tattoo.
Boom, boom. BMX or skateboard?
BMX.
Supercross or MotoGP?
Supercross.
Full auto or semi-automatic?
Semi.
Crocs or flip-flops?
That's a hard one.
No, no, it ain't.
Well, I can't deal with the thing in between my toes, and I've seen Idiocracy, so we'll say Crocs because they float.
We'll let Jeremy score that one. All right. Are you a half empty or half full kind of guy?
Probably half empty.
Speed or torque?
Speed.
O.J. Simpson, guilty or not?
Guilty.
Monster truck or NASCAR?
Monster truck.
X Games or Olympics?
X Games.
Pez or Nerds?
Nerds.
Get up and dance or sit this one out?
We'll sit it out.
Double backflip or front flip?
Break my neck?
What was it?
I said break my neck?
No, you don't have to do it. Would you rather see a double backflip or respect the front flip? Last one. We are going with licorice. Red or black?
Red.
Red, all right. Now give me a quick high five. One RC car for the rest of your life.
SCX6.
I knew that was coming. One movie you can watch over and over for the rest of your life.
Full Metal Jacket.
Bingo. One food. Give me one.
What can
you? Pizza. We'll go there. One band. Oh shit! Did I remove Jeremy?
He just randomly went black.
He just randomly. We did something, and we'll let him come back in. I'm gonna remove him and see if that helps. I don't know why he went black on us. I removed him and see if he comes back in. All right. We'll wait for Jeremy to come back. He's keeping score. Did you see him fall over? Should we call?
Like this, the camera just kind of faded off.
I know the storm was heading his way. All right. Well, a UFO blinged him up, sucker. I'm gonna get him yet. A UFO just zapped Jeremy Kilburn up. It abducted him. I'm gonna make him a believer yet. One band or one song. I'll take either answer. What can you listen to over and over?
Sublime.
Okay, we'll take that as an answer. One person stuck on a desert island, one person for the rest of your life, your buddy, dead or alive. I got him. Who, dead or alive? Who you taking on your island?
My buddy Robbie, he's no longer with us.
All right, and we're going to take that one from the heart. Awesome. So let me slide over here. Jeremy will tally up your points, and I will stop the music. Jeremy, welcome back.
Hey, sorry about that.
We're just glad you're all right. We thought maybe a UFO might have abducted you or something. I said, we're going to make him a believer yet.
No. It's
didn't happen.
It's bedtime for puppies.
I
had to run up real quick. Sorry about that.
No, all good. No, I'm in a full cleanse mode right now. I've got so much laxative flowing through me. My wife's like, "Are you sure you can do the show?" I'm like, "Look, If it happens, I'm just gonna run. You know, I get a hall pass. If you see me bail with no explanation, you're just gonna see a cloud.
The only problem is I can't turn it off. So we're just stuck with whatever you leave us.
Well, good news for you guys. I'm not mobile like Jason is, so I can't take you with me. I have to leave you all here, and you'll be thankful for that.
Yeah.
All right, let's close out our timestamp on this as we start wrapping it up here with you, my friend. Justin, this is where we, I promised you we wouldn't do this, but this is where we put you on the spot. Is there something, a message, is there words of hope, anything that you want to get out there to the people about what you've got going on or anything like that?
Put me on the spot.
I hate to put you on the spot. Look, I wrote down something here from last week when we were talking that I was like, what, I'm going to remember to come back to this. And this is your plug. This is where I'm going to tee it up for you. You take it away because this came out of your mouth, but it was about the warranty. So here you are buying a company, and we named a few. Even Josh and Maddie were talking about this, name dropping a few that are work and don't work. But you bought a brand with a good rep, but you bought a brand with history. And you're going to get people wanting a warranty. You've got to sort through the weeds, what's out there, what's legit, what's not. But you were sincere, heartfelt, and you were going to stand behind it. You were here to honor. Yes, it's a 2.0 clean slate, but it wasn't going to be that simple. You were prepared to take it case by case, and not leave anybody out there to dry. You felt they bought the ScalerFab product, and just because it's under new ownership, you're here.
I know the quality that Troy and Casey put into their product, and I put the same quality. I put the same quality and heart into the product too. And I think that just because they bought a product from them doesn't say that I can't replace that bumper and or fix it or whatever and make a customer happy. It's can't protect your front end if you don't have a ScalerFab bumper on the front of it.
Bingo. That sounds like it's a hashtag or something there. You're teeing that plug right up. But yeah, that's just important that you're prepared to come in here. You're taking on a lot. There's a lot of new. Every day you wake up, it's going to be a lot of new. It's important that you handle everything maturely, and you already got that business mindset. But the other great thing is you got a lot of heart that you wear it on your sleeve, and you it's okay to run a business with heart. It means a lot, especially being USA based, mom and pop. I think you're off to the right start, doing it for the right reasons, and from my end, I wish you nothing but the best of luck.
Thank you.
We will continue to support you as a business. Our motto has been from the day one since Carryall got started was about vendor collaboration and joint vendor growth and growing together. And that small business is helping small, it's worked. It's a motto that works, and it really does help all of them. You're going to be having, a lot to deal with, and it's great to have a little fan base in your corner and support when you need it.
The support has definitely been there. It's been nice. A lot of people could be skeptical when, new faces come into, especially an old name, expect it. I wanted that person that ordered my first bumper not knowing whether they got it from me or got it from Troy or Casey.
Okay. Wow. Perfect.
Just
Notice no difference. Okay.
Notice no difference. Then I'll make it my own. Within time, but just for quality and all that.
Yep. Well, I can tell you this. I've connected a dot here. You have Sergeant Major. He is a resource and an ally when it comes to technical. If beta test, product development. We will make sure that we are here and keep connected. And as we start to slide into something that you're going to know a little bit about, but as we slide into 25 and you're looking down the barrel of the fix and getting something certified, there's something about getting that iconic Recon G6 certification logo, G6 certified. It means real world tested, track proven. There's so many opportunities and great things to work for. You got lots of low hanging fruit to chew away at.
I would love
Jeremy,
to use a fix myself.
Yeah.
yeah, that would be a great time. It's an event that you should see, really, for the terrain and the atmosphere of where it's hosted. The Blue Rocks family campground, the family and the terrain there is unmatched. Woody's, the food, top notch. Like it's an all around great experience.
Yeah, it's one venue I've wanted to go to.
Well, I'm surprised with you being from Missouri, you weren't connected a little bit more to something there, but we'll get you.
It's about 7.5 hours for me.
Right, but I think
The first fix was in your neck of the woods.
correct, and then they were doing them in Vegas, and then but he has roots somewhere around there. I think Parker was from Missouri.
Yeah. Yes, he is from Missouri. I don't remember the town.
Okay. Well, listen.
Probably pretty big.
I'm originally from Kansas. Moved here 5 years ago.
Okay. Oh, originally from Kansas. Okay.
Yeah, originally from Wichita.
All right. Jeremy, any parting words for him, my friend? What are you going to send him away with? I mean, and don't tell him to grab an umbrella in the rain. A little bit more heartfelt than that.
I'll just stay genuine. You have your business sense. You have your, all of the technical pieces. You have it all. Spend some time on a good strategy and knowing where you want to be in 5 years from now, and keep working toward it. That's best I got.
It's fantastic, and
that's
the
a
great
lot.
news.
That's
That
a
is
lot
a
of
lot.
work.
It's a lot.
Easy to say. It's not easy to do.
Oh,
5 years isn't that long.
It's not, but every year you're looking at where you're at in 5 years from then.
whoa.
So it's a perpetual calendar. So, yep, just keep your eye on the prize.
Oh,
All right.
don't forget to send me that email.
I'll send you an email. Yes, or
Check
I'll
your-
send you a messenger.
It's already
Either way.
there.
Yeah.
It's already there. All right. Listen, this was an opportunity to get the human side. We can't thank you enough. The
Thank you
seat's
for having
always
me.
the seat's always yours. It's you have an open door here for any debut, any new product, anything at all. Behind the scenes, absolutely keep the connection. We've planted a seed. Let's let it blossom and bloom into whatever it's going to be. We'll let it, let the roots take hold and see what happens. But you're never alone. There's someone here. We're always an earshot away. So,
Let's do
my
this.
friend, best of luck. Excellent.
Thank
Let's
you,
go.
Rick.
Let's go. I'm going to close him out and thank you again. Go take care of your snakes. Be safe.
Thank you for
And
having me.
you're very, very welcome. All right, Jeremy, let's do this. Let's get technical here and wrap this up. Oh, I'm going to leave you right where you're at. All right. And if you can still hear me, Jason, you can hang in the green room if you want. We can chat afterwards, or if you're bailing, go take care of the snakes. I got you. But you're more than welcome to hang in the green room. We're just going to wrap up here with a little scale mail. You got any more words of wisdom about, or not wisdom, Proline by the Fire? I guess we can't go too much further without you being able to add any more.
Yeah, I mean, the whole experience was pretty wild for me. I'm absolutely blessed by people that support me in coming out west. It's not financially easy.
Hoorah.
And got my tickets. I got out there. Reef opened his doors to his house for me to stay there
Oh,
until we got to Proline. So did that. Got to hang out with him and his family, which was fantastic. He cooked me a fantastic fillet. So it was a great evening. Bottle of wine. It was awesome. And
romantic. Okay.
um,
Little alone time.
yeah, well, yeah, hanging out. I got to ride in the Lambo. I didn't
Okay.
take any film of that because
No proof. No proof.
it went by fast. Um, that car just pulls like a freight train. But yeah, that was totally cool. Operation 11 Charlie put me up um, for hoteling, so I was able to save some money there. And again, Reef helped me out with travel back and forth to the hotel. So I'm very fortunate when it comes to that, and very blessed. But I do put the work in for them as well. So pay it back in kind.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Oh, and Raymond actually just reminded me. He said, "How much was the teal servo from Reefs?" So while I was at Reefs, I got to unpack every single one of those teal servos, as well as the new orange servo. If you haven't seen them, you need to go check out Reefs.
Are they up on the site?
They are not. They are
Okay.
member-only items for
Okay.
the YouTube Gold level membership. So if you don't have them, I can grab them real quick if you want to see
Well,
them.
if you got one, yeah, why not? For all of our shift fans out there watching, we'll flex a little reef on you.
We'll flex a little bit on you. So in honor of the orange, there's my orange.
Um,
First time ever orange servo. And the teal doesn't, yeah, there we go. And the teal servo. So very good stuff. Collector type stuff. So if anybody's looking for lucky number 13, I got it. If anybody's looking
Jeremy.
for 33, I got it.
13, lucky 13. Jeremy, why are we doing orange and teal? Like, what the hell's the point?
So teal was a requested color for a long time. There's different meanings for teal. This is just as a YouTube Gold member celebration. Like, if you're going to subscribe to a channel, that's one thing. If you're going to support that channel monetarily monthly by having a subscription to that channel for insider stuff or whatever, Mr. Reef is giving back basically. So
A free servo?
Well, no. If you're spending money to be an exclusive member of his channel,
free servo,
you have access to get a collector servo that nobody else can get. So servo collecting
is a thing. I get it.
So
I mean, I don't get it, but I get it.
It's a thing.
Yep.
And the orange servo is to celebrate the Haul and Crawl event, the Halloween time of year.
Bingo. Orange, pumpkin.
Everybody asks for an orange servo. It's one of the few colors that aren't out there at all.
Yeah.
So doing limited numbers, there's only 100 of each. And I
Okay.
can guarantee that because I unboxed all of them and put them in numerical order because I'm OCD free.
So what did he do? Did he release them for sale at By the Fire?
So he released the orange servo this past Thursday on his live. But you have to be a gold member of his channel, his YouTube channel, to have access to those servos.
Got it.
So
All right.
It's a thing. It's a way to kind of treat people that support him with something that nobody else can get.
I dig it.
Pretty cool. Yeah. But what else?
James Knight continues to impress. His display was fire.
The display. Don't tell anybody, but I may have some display items on their way here.
Ooh.
So, yeah. So,
What?
he's shipping that stuff back and forth, right? So,
Yeah.
he, my two top sellers may be on their way here. I couldn't bring them in my luggage, so I had to have them shipped. But they'll be here soon. They're working models.
It's
So,
gorgeous. I mean, what he designed, it was a brilliant scheme.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Awesome.
I guess he's hiding a battery in there. Is that how that Knights file up front? Yeah, hiding a battery. Well, and it's no secret then. Also, the files went to Freaky Skins, where he's got access to the newest Knights edition, new Knights logo.
Yep.
He'll put a wrap together for the people doing that. I've been seeing people do amazing work with the paint schemes, like, obviously Josh and Maddie and you with the wood. I mean, there have people been flexing their own, and out of the gate you were doing your own paint work. But I've seen some metal flake. I've seen some really cool options that you would have never thought that would have worked, but it's working.
And when it comes to the panels, since I have the files that I can sell prints, I can do boutique files. Just got to contact and communicate. But I can do them in PBS. I can do them in colors. I can do them in wood. If you want the wood panels, I can print another set.
I mean, it looked good, but you know why it worked for you? Was it worked at By the Fire.
By the Fire, the theme, right? So
yeah, it just had it was a great spot to.
But there's some looks with that wood that you just can't get with other filament.
Correct, so and that smell.
I have access to some zebra wood and some exotic woods that come out with unique patterns that can't be duplicated. Every print will be different, so there's some some credence to that. And really, all you got to do is just UV protect them with a wood coating, like a shellac or a film on them. That'll make them a lot more UV resistant and stable. So, yeah,
that is awesome. Freaking.
Yeah,
that's awesome. That's totally awesome.
Mm-hmm. So today, you want to go to today?
Yeah. Go to today. Oh shit! Today. I know where this is going.
So, probably about 4 or 5 days ago, a local guy here, Keith, he like posted up that, hey, I'm going to this event, and it was called 3D. Was it 3D Printopia? And I was like, okay, it's at my local community college, their auditorium, and I was like, okay, yeah, I can check that out. I expected a very small, low-key, local style gathering of 3D nerds like us. And what I walked into, because we got in the parking lot and there was nowhere to park. I had to actually wait for somebody to leave to get a parking spot. I took my wife with me. And I was like, well, maybe there's an event going on or something that has the parking full, like sporting or whatever. They had lacrosse. Nope. That was an international level 3D printing event that happens once a year, and it happens in my own backyard, and I didn't know about it. And it was amazing. Imagine an entire basketball-size stadium full of people geeking out over 3D stuff. So it was custom-made printers. There was a dude walking around with a printer on his back the print bed was upside down and it's printing upside down. And he's walking around. It's running off of a DeWalt battery. That was just a small part of it.
What was the biggest one that you saw?
I saw it's construction-based large-scale printer that was a 3 foot by 7 foot tall bed. Yeah.
3 foot by 7 foot. Wow.
3 foot square base, 7 foot tall body.
Was it running?
It was running.
Okay.
And it was impressive, and it was printing at The
What?
nozzle, I believe he said, was like 3 millimeter.
When you see that layer height come out, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Like I've seen construction, like our local, before I left active duty, our one unit got a concrete 3D printer for doing vertical construction, and it was like seeing that come out in a 6 to 8 inch, you know,
Nozzle, yeah.
nozzle is impressive, but seeing it where you could build a human being, and there's in my pictures, I don't know if I sent you. I know it's on my IG.
I was trying to find them here on Messenger.
Size, action figure.
Yeah, on the base. Yeah.
Yeah, that was printed in that thing. That is one print that is not glued together. And
That is
it is
so
impressive.
cool.
And it has its detail. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is very, very cool. All right.
It's going on tomorrow too. So if you're local to the
Maryland,
Jersey, Delaware, it's worth the drive. Totally worth the drive. It's 3D Printopia.
I wonder, you know what?
3D Printopia.
Is there an actual page for it?
Yeah, there's a .com and a Facebook page group.
3D print.
Printopia. I'll type it in there. Or 3D.
Oh, I found it.
So it's
all right.
There's not a whole lot on the website other than.
So you're not getting the cool pictures here?
It's like an event page. They're not going to have anything up.
Oh, all right.
But here's stupid glare.
What are you holding up? Oh, yeah, okay. I've got. Oh,
doesn't come out real well because
all
it's
right.
very white backdrop.
Wait, we got the overlay here not working with us. The overlay's not cooperating right now. Hang on, hide that. But yeah, this was just the event page that you were talking about. None of the cool stuff is actually here. But that's the address. Here's the dates.
Yeah, so they have like a BattleBots thing. They have a 3D print drag racing thing. All the major players are there.
Bamboo.
Yeah, there's one on here, Gloop. So I bought something at that place.
Oh, here it is, Gloop. Are they links? They're not links.
They're
okay.
Not links.
Okay.
Diamondback is doing some cool stuff. They do nozzles. So they're doing like actual diamond nozzles. So it's not a coating or something like that. It is an actual like centered diamond nozzle.
Wow.
So for your very abrasive print
Yep.
material, that like it's forever. Like they don't wear out.
Because I was using the black one. It was like a not carbon. I forget what they made it out, but it was supposed, cost more and it's supposed to last a lot longer.
Yeah.
But like you said, the shock and awe of what the hell? I can't believe this is here. Like,
yeah,
right?
I walked into this and I'm like, holy crap, this is huge.
And you had no idea what you were walking into. Like this was holy crap.
Yeah, like holy.
Wow.
Like it was that.
That cool.
Yeah, I spent 5.5 hours there with my wife, and she was occupied the whole time.
No kidding.
Yeah, she was like the little samples, like they have little minimal print,
little tchotchke things. Yeah.
She was picking them up left and right.
Oh, jeez. Filled a bag full of crap you don't need.
Yeah, I brought home like 6 rolls of filament, boutique filament stuff that she wants to do for Christmas presents.
Were they selling it there then, or okay?
Yeah. You could buy anything except a small child at that place.
Wow.
It was everything. You could buy a bamboo printer. They would scan you for free head to toe if you bought a bamboo printer on site.
And was that the only person scanning? The only scanning people? Okay.
They had all kinds of sales. It was very impressive. Did you ever hear the doppelganger
the place in New York where they literally are printing in full color. So if like I had a colored like your shirt, if they do a full blown 2.4. There's no painting, and it's every print layer. Did they have that printer there?
Yes.
Holy shit!
It was 12, I think 12 colors, and it was 24 color capable print. So they double the, like it'll do a color and you can replace that color in the spool. Like you can replace that spool and it'll keep
Okay.
going.
So it wasn't the powder hardening like the one in New York. It's like a powder and it hardens and.
I didn't see any of that stuff.
Okay. I mean, I think that one's pretty elaborate. You don't want to be mobile with that.
Yeah, that's some. No powder stuff. This was,
filament rolls, spools. Yeah,
they wouldn't allow.
Very freaking cool.
Why can't I think of it? The chemical.
Like a resin. Any?
Resin. No resin was allowed.
Okay. Well, it makes sense. It's not friendly, and people.
It's pretty toxic. I mean, they have supporting elements there, but no resin printing in the building, just because of toxicities. But all the boutique stuff, all the custom, homemade printer.
Hang on a second, Jeremy. There you are. Your audio got a little strange.
Yeah. Gloop.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So Gloop this is a glue for PLA.
Okay.
And it is like safer than some of the stuff, and it's not a CA type base.
No hardener, no spray on zap gap needed. This is
like the instructions say, slather with the science sauce all over the mating surfaces, give them the clamps, hurry up and wait. So it's glue meant for
PLA. Okay.
And then they have it for ASA and ABS.
Holy crap! Okay, so
I'm a big fan of ABS.
Yeah.
I've used MEK for a long time. It's very toxic. It's very hard to get, actually. And this is the safer route. And I sampled it while I was there. The bond was in seconds, like MEK. And 2 grown adults can't pull it apart. The actual material will fail before the glue joint fails. So I worked a swimming deal with them to do a review on this on my channel, and kind of let them know how it works in the RC world, because
perfect.
They're building chairs and bonding it together with this stuff.
Wow.
Like full-size chairs, and people don't break them. So I can imagine this would work pretty good in our hobby.
Absolutely. And that's the cool thing about those venues is you're connecting, but they're connecting with outlets and things that they never thought of using their product. Like, I mean, the RC world's not a big piece of the pie out there, and they just...
But there was some crossover, unexpected crossover. So I'm walking along, and I hear beep, 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 boop, boop. And there's an R2 unit following me.
That's a horrible impression.
The other guy zeroed me out. He's following me with a life-size or full-size R2D2 RC. And, I go over and I talk to him, and he's building a model, life-size.
I saw the head.
Like a C3PO style. And it was a protocol droid. I don't know which model it was, but I look inside. Guess what servos are running it? Reefs. Smart 900s.
Unbelievable. No kidding.
I asked him, I said,
what made you? Yeah. Yeah.
like blind. I didn't give up the ghost or nothing on him. I was like,
Yep.
why would you choose that servo? And he was like, it's silent. I can buy them anywhere, and they're programmable. They'll do
No
360, and they'll do movement sweeps. He
Yep.
said for an R2 head, it's perfect. Like one Smart 900 does the rotation of that.
If
And
Reef
for drive motors, so they're putting gears on the servo itself to run.
letting that turn
Yeah.
and move. So
So,
if Reef does not get this guy on his show, he's freaking failing.
so I made the connection, and I see they're a nonprofit builders group. It's a droid builders group for the Mid Atlantic. So they do shows and specials, and like Make a Wish. If somebody
Yeah.
wants droids to come to their birthday party for Star Wars, like that's the people that you call because they're legit, right? And they're all 3D printed. But I made the connection, and I spoke to Reef about it, and I'm hoping that the guy reaches back out to me so we can work together on some future stuff. Because, like he said, I can go to any hobby shop, virtually
Get them anywhere.
and they got them.
Love it.
Yeah, so it was pretty cool to see that. I
Yeah.
was pleasantly surprised and kind of awestruck to see that there. And
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we are an hour past, and
I got
yes,
one
I want to give you one last chance to pull out your scale mail here.
scale mail. Are you guys ready for this?
I'm ready.
Are you
Hang
ready?
on. Maybe I better. Let me see if I can timestamp this one here somehow.
Real Hobby did a limited run of 10 sets of pink wheels.
Bingo. Why does that look freaking purple here?
It is pink. And I haven't opened it yet. So we're going to
Oh, wait! I got a trail stamp, bro!
Hey, there you go. You do. Oh, hold on. This is heresy. There's only 10 of these sets ever made. So I'm taking them out of the carton. But they're pretty. They're very pretty wheels.
Yeah, they are. I'm telling you, they still look pink. I'm purple.
They're pink.
It's a lighting. All right, we'll call it lighting. All right, full blown pink, and I'm assuming this is breast cancer awareness. October.
Actually, it's convenient, but I think they just wanted to experiment with a limited edition.
Oh.
And so the response was, I didn't know these came out until they hit the website. Like, I didn't know, and I'm kind of an insider with Trio.
Right?
I was like, I saw them, and I was like, I went to the store, and there was 2 sets left, and I got one of those sets.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Pretty cool. So I think I'll do a pink theme build for down in Alabama.
Okay. Hey, you got a good lead there. James knocked it out of the park with his pink. He took it in the right direction.
He did.
Was that anything? Was that breast cancer or no? Just because he had the pink wheels and
He
let
just
the
rolled-
wheels steer it? Okay.
just rolled with the pink stuff.
All right.
It was a good color combo. I don't think there was a meaning behind it.
Okay. All right. Well, I gotta ask everybody, please. It's the like, the comment, and the share. It's the only thing that helps us move forward. It's very important. We do not push it enough. We've tried not to hoard it out there, let it grow organically, but we feel like if you don't remind them, it is the like, comment, and share that means everything. Yep. And all we're trying to do, literally, is just connect to a bigger base and share what we're doing with more. It helps. Throughout the week, if you're listening live, if you're listening during the week, it don't matter. It helps. The show ain't free to do. It's a loss. We don't do it because we're getting paid for it. We do it because we enjoy it.
I'll do shameless advertising.
Yes. I need to restock on my 2.4, as a matter of fact. It's definitely time for a reload. I've kind of outgrew.
And if you're looking for the store, just go over to my YouTube. The store is linked to my YouTube. so it'll take you right to the store. So there's about 17 designs up right now. So there's lots.
Fantastic.
Oh, James runs Pink in his race buggies. That's why. Pink's his thing.
Oh, Pink's his thing. Okay. Well, that makes sense. Well, it worked. I'm anxious to see what Neil does. I can't wait to see where Freaky Skins goes. I mean, he's got, full realm to run with it. It's exciting. Well, here we are. We slide into the October month. Not going to go Debbie Downer, but I think it has to be fair that we do disclose the laxatives were for a reason. I have been pumping myself full of them so I can go to the bathroom because they need to take a closer look. Tuesday morning, we're heading to the hospital to take a closer look at the insides. Ecto, they're going through the throat, and they're going to the one way up to no man's land where you don't like them to go. That colonoscopy done in a hospital setting. Better cameras, better TV, better equipment. I did something right. I graduated like this. This stuff's not good for you. We need to take you to the hospital. I'm like, all right. I don't know if I should be happy. I'd be like, yay. That's not a win.
It's not a win, but it's a win that you're getting the care, right?
They are giving the care. They put together a counselor, a social worker, I should call it, not counselor. I got a social worker, 2 GI doctors, a dietitian, the family physicians involved. There's like 6. It's like 6 people all spoiling me. Like, oh, we're gonna take good care of you. Like, remember in The Wizard of Oz when the lion grabs the seat and they're like giving that full blown makeover? It's kind of. I'm hoping that's what it's gonna come out like.
So with the bows in your beard.
Yeah.
like the lion. I like it. Let's see that.
Honestly, if we can't laugh about it, there's nothing else we can do. It's got to be the glass is half full. We're going to go into this. We're all hoping for the best. Early detection is the key. And I mentioned this more than anything. Going into October, we did... Carry All for the last 4 years has always done a Cancer Sucks promo code all for the month of October. Many people from the NFL to RC, everybody gets behind the pink thing, for breast cancer awareness. Oh yeah, I think we even had the Ratcho one here.
Yeah. And in relation of kind of going through my first immediate family member with cancer, my father has throat cancer. Over the last 4 months, he's been getting his chemo and all the therapies. He's not in good shape, so he's down to like 145 pounds. He's in the hospital right now because he has no appetite. So he's losing weight faster than he can take in.
Some of that's a side effect of the chemo. That's the problem.
Side effect. They're done with the radiation and the chemo. They got what they were after. To get it removed, but the lasting effects of going through that depression, anxiety, that's a whole nother battle on top of the medical battle. So, that's why you have a social worker, you have therapists, you have all that support team. You're going to need them if it comes to that.
Right.
So I'm glad
they put it in place early. Is
I'm
really
glad that you're doing it right and you're getting it taken care of.
Full disclosure, the reason why, 29 years old, I had a small bowel resection done. They took a section of the stump of the bowel then to give me a happy diet-free life. Plus the Lynch syndrome, that is just a genetic gene that makes you susceptible to colon cancer. And I've preached it before. Get your colonoscopy, people. When you hit 40, it's not a joke. Early detection is the key. So that's what Tuesday is all about. We are going to get looks at this from all angles, and the whole thing that we're hoping for is early detection, that we've caught it early enough, and we take our next steps from there. We share that.
I pray it goes well, and you don't.
I thank you.
Support system, and it's just.
It's
No,
a
just a good check.
right, like from a military man who planned and strategic planning, plan for the worst, hope for the best, and that's kind of family. They've been very supportive, friends, everybody. It's hard to keep everybody updated all at the same time, and I must share the story 12 times a day. I did think about something, and I'm gonna wait on this. I did originally think about starting some type of daily story, daily reel, because every day I'm coming across something new, from the insurance to the medication side effects. There's been something that I have learned that could help someone else. I almost felt like a day one journal, from the dieting, like I said, getting
Journaling.
off the sugar,
Journaling is
journaling
a fantastic outlet for
to
expressing yourself. Whether you
cor-
share it or not doesn't matter. But you're writing down your thoughts.
I
Journaling matters. I
I guess I
journal.
could write it. I was gonna go more vlog, more video update, kind of a step by step, but
Journal.
well, and the journal would help, even as a reference to go back to what happened here, what was my feeling, what was the emotion, how did who, all of it should be documented. I think I just kind of took a step back. I said we're gonna go into Tuesday, and then depending on that, we'll see how far we take it. We'll let Tuesday's news kind of steer the ship.
We'll wait for Tuesday.
Yeah.
We'll
So
we'll,
Tuesday morning. Yeah.
we'll
So
do it every
Monday, I will be in full detox mode and letting things go. Nothing changes on the Carry All RC side. We've got Dreamer here on handling anything. In the meantime, we'll keep everything afloat, keep everything moving. It's not putting a pause on anything. Locally connected with a few other volunteers, and people will help keep everything going in the meantime, because we're going into the busy season. As October rolls around, it's all holiday all the time right now. So
Yeah.
that's where we're going to leave it. My daughter is home from college, waiting for me to press play on the movie. I don't know what the hell she picked for us, but we're going to sit down on the couch. I'm going to eat some crappy food. I'm sure I'm probably not. My wife probably put something out. This is all you can eat.
Favorite.
So we're gonna go. Have you not to go off on a movie binge? The movie Civil War that just came out 2023-ish,
No.
about the internal conflict of how we could collapse as a society. Civil War. If you have not watched this movie yet, holy smokes.
Check out
You want to talk about, yeah. It's on, I think, HBO Max, or one of them started streaming it, but I watched it the other night. It was one that will keep you up.
And thanks for everybody in the comments for the
Absolutely.
we it's appreciated.
We will.
It really is.
Thank you kindly, all of you, everybody. Fantastic. ScalerFab, it's all we can end with, my friend.
Amen.
He's up and running, and I know there are a handful of you all out there that do want that custom stuff. This is the time to do it. So if you have your heart set on a specific bumper for a specific build, this is what he's doing, made to order, and he's like enjoying that. So
Well,
hey,
there's no better combo than a smart, business savvy hobbyist that has talent and a love and a passion for our hobby. That
Bingo.
makes a fantastic businessman. That
it does.
is incredible.
I mean, there's a few of them out there that are businessmen running a brand, and it doesn't connect. It doesn't fire on all cylinders. It's missing a piece.
Yeah, you got to be a hobbyist too.
I mean,
personally, that's my.
I agree. There is a downside. It's making your love for something your job. It's a tough line to split. And that's what really took a toll on me. The last 4 or 5 years of grinding, honestly, 15, 16-hour days. I was calculating the other night. I'm like, holy crap, these are like 16-hour days. Like, it's still grinding and pushing. That's burning the candle from both ends. It's not easy. What we do, it's A lot of hard work with little reward. But we do it because we love it. Passion. So peace out. Jeremy, thank you again. We can dive deeper when we get back here next week. Well, hopefully everything will continue with the boy from the Ozark. Hear what this is all about. Take us to school. Let us know. And things are stacking up. We got to get a track on your schedule as you get to the haul and crawl. That's going to mess with some things. And then next week, not only what is next week? It's Oktoberfest. Oh, Super Shafty. So yeah, see again, dude. The events are stacking up. It's tough.
Yep.
All right, let's fade us out. So, Jeremy, I have one last thing that I did work on today. I don't know how well it's going to go. I don't know if I got the audio right on it. I tried to save. I made a edit to the one video that we had, but it's not that big video. It's not crazy different. But if you're going to stick around to the end, it is a different closing video. Soft edit to it. This will fade us out. We have a lot more to go. The end video will eventually include all the people that helps makes this show week after week happen. The Power Hobby, the Element. I had a list of them. All the ones that we would. My Trick RC. I would. Boom Racing.
Next week we got to talk about Power Hobby and their acquisition.
Yes. With the JEC. Yeah, I know. We got to dive deep. Trill, we've got you up there in the corner. All the ones that help make this week after week. There's a lot of people behind the scenes. And there's a few on the ropes. This titanium, the TI brand, making that chassis. This guy's a nice dude. You might have bumped into him at Proline by the Fire. Jason or Chang. Did you meet this guy, Jason Chang from Titanium by Cageworks? TI. Have you seen this?
No.
Oh my. All right. I'm not going to blow it. I gave you a good one that I on Instagram. I'm going to sit tight on this one for right now.
I did meet the guy from H-Tech.
The
optic stuff.
Okay. Fantastic. Is he a rep or the real deal? He flew over here.
He flew over.
Holy shit. Wow. Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Translator on the Google box and everything.
Holy smokes. Okay. Yeah, I knew it. I was warned. Communication with them is not easy. Yep. There's a hurdle. All right, my friend. We got enough. There's plenty of content to share and discuss, and we'll keep it rolling. So let's try this. Show.